All right, here is the study guide for learning target number 6. First, a joke. Why did the student get upset when her teacher called her average? Well, I guess that was a mean thing to say. Remember, average and mean are interchangeable. All right, so first we're going to graph inequalities. M is greater than -2. So if this is my number line, -5, 0, 5. Here's -2. Now, so first I circle -2, and it's M is greater than, not equal to. If it was greater than or equal to, I would shade this in because it includes, I would color this in because it includes -2. It does not include -2. Greater than, here's 0. Numbers greater than 0 are to the right. Numbers that are less than 0 are to the left. So greater than would be to the right. Here, 6x is less than 30. I don't want to know about 6x. I want to know about x. So I'm going to divide by 6, divide by 6. 6's cancel. X is less than 5. So here's 0, 5, 10. I want to circle 5. It's not less than or equal to, so it does not include 5, so I don't color it in. Less than is to the left. There's an L in less than, so let's go to the left. Here, all my variables are on the right side of the inequality, so I have to get rid of everything else. -3, -3, I get 44 is less than or equal to 2p. Now, I don't want to know what 2p is greater than or equal to. I want to know what p is. So divide by 2, divide by 2. Oh, there's that number, 22. 22 is less than or equal to, the 2's cancel, p. So if I have, let's say I have 15, 20, 25, I'm going to circle 22. P is greater than or equal to, so it includes 22, so I color it in. And Pac-Man, or the inequality, is eating the P. It's greater than, so my arrow goes to the right. Any number including 22, any number greater than 22 including 22 would satisfy this inequality. 25 is one of those numbers. 25 is greater than or equal to 22. 22, it includes 22. 22 is greater than or equal to 22. All right. Oh my gosh, we really should have made a heart here too. Everyone will get upset if I don't do that. All right, there we go. All right, 5d plus 3 is less than 18, so let's -3, -3. 15 is greater than 5d. Divide by 5, divide by 5, and I get 3 is greater than d. The 5's cancel, or d is less than 3. Here's 0, 5, 10. Here's 3. There's no or equal to, so I don't color it in. I leave it open. It does not include 3. And it's the inequality, it's d is less than. It's not eating the, Pac-Man's not eating d, so it's not greater than. It's less than. Less than is to the left. Here we have -4 is less than or equal to z, which is less than 1. So first we're going to look at this inequality. Z is greater than or equal to -4. So here's -5, 0, and a +5. I'm going to circle -4. Z is greater than or equal to, so it includes -4, so I color it in. Greater than is to the right. Then I'm going to look at this inequality. Z is less than 1, so I'm going to circle 1. It's not or equal to, so it does not include 1, so I don't color it in. I leave it open. And it's Pac-Man's not eating the Z. It's less than, so it's to the left. And this, I graph the inequality. If you look at this here, 0 is less than or equal to greater than or equal to -4, but less than 1. 0 would be one of those, and if I plug in 0, 0 is greater than or equal to -4, and 0 is less than 1. So 0 is a solution to this inequality. And the last one here, here's -5, 0, +5. I'm going to look at this one first. Q is greater than 5, so I'm going to circle 5. There's no or equal to, so I don't color it in. It's eating the q, it's greater than, so it's to the right. And q is less than or equal to -3, so I'm going to circle -3. It's or equal to, so it's colored in. It includes -3, and it's not eating the q. Pac-Man isn't, so it's less than. Less than is to the left. So those are the different inequalities we'll be working with this week. We're not going to take the learning target until next Wednesday, so we have a week from Wednesday. Now I have to graph these. 1/5 is red, 30% tan. Well, 1/5 is the same as 2/10 or 20%. I noticed that 20% plus 30% would be 50%. So I can cut this circle in half, like so. And I know that red and tan will take half of it. 25 is straight this way. So 20 is going to be a little less than 25. And 30 is going to be a little more than 25. So this would be tan, and this would be red. 3%, well, I know 5%, there is 5% that make up a quarter. So if I split this quarter into 5 equal pieces, so it's kind of a sliver here, that would be 5%. 3% is a little bit less than that. So maybe I'll go like that. 3% is black, and 47% is gray. So that's kind of how I would graph that. And the whole thing is 100%. Those 4 percentages add up to 100%. For this next one, we learned about King Henry. Well, King Henry died, unfortunately, drinking chocolate milk. So King Henry, king is for kilo or 1,000. King Henry, H is for hecto, that is 100. Deca, King Henry died. Deca is 10, and then we have units. And then we have deci, which is a tenth of a, like if you had meters, deci would be 1/10 of a meter. Deca would be 10 meters. Kilo would be 1,000 meters. And then I have centi, which is 1/100th of a meter, and milli is 1,000ths of a meter. So if I want to convert hectometers to decimeters, here's hecto and here's deci. So I'm going to move the decimal 1, 2, 3 places to the right. So 16 and 1/10, 1, add a 0, 2, add a 0, 3. I get 16,100 decimeters. Now, you might notice here it's grams. There is no prefix. It's just the units, grams. So the units would be here, and I'm moving from the units to milli, which is over here. So that would be 1, 2, 3. I'm moving 3 decimal places to the right. So if I have 2 and 5/10, 1, 2, add a 0, 3, add a 0, I get 2,500 milligrams. And then I'm going from centiliters to decaliters. Here's centi, and I'm moving to deca. So that would be 1, 2, 3 decimal places to the left. So I have 34 and 3/10. 1, 2, add a 0 to make 3. 0 and 343 10,000ths decaliters. And then for the last one, I'm going from centi to kilo. Here's centi, here's kilo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the left. So 833 and 1/10. 1, 2, 3, add a 0, 4, add a 0, 5. So I get 0 and 8,331 hundred-thousandths, tenths, hundredths, thousands, 10,000s, or millions. So it's 0 and 8,331 millionths, tenths, hundredths, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millionths. So the final one is I have to find the area of this shaded region. So I'm going to find the area of the entire trapezoid, And then I'm going to find the area of the triangle and circle, add those two together, and subtract it from the area of the trapezoid. So the trapezoid area equals base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 times height. So I get base 33 plus 9. The two parallel sides of my trapezoid are the base 1 and base 2. So I get 33 plus 9 divided by 2 times the height, which is 12. 33 plus 9 is 42 divided by 2 times 12. 2 goes into 2 once. 2 goes into 42 21 times. 21 times 12, I get 2, 4, nothing, 1, 2. I get 252 centimeters squared. 2, 4, nothing, 1, 2, 2, 5. Okay. So then the area of the triangle equals base times height divided by 2. If I rotate this around, the base is 9 times the height, which is 12, divided by 2. 2 goes into 2 once. 2 goes into 12 6 times. 9 times 6 is 54 centimeters squared. And the area of the circle is equal to pi r squared. Pi is approximately 3 1400ths. The radius is 4 squared. Exponents first. 4 squared is 16. 4 times 4. So I get 3 1400ths times 16. 3 1400ths times 16. 24, 2, 6, 8, 18, nothing, 4, 1, 3, 4, 12, 10. I have 2 decimal places in my factors. I need 2 decimal places in my product. So approximately 50 2400ths centimeters squared. Now, if I add the area of the triangle plus the circle, I get 54. I got to line up the decimals, and 50 2400ths. And I get 104 2400ths centimeters squared. That's for the area of the triangle and the circle. So I'm going to take the area of the trapezoid, which, if we remember, was 252. So the area of the shaded would be 252 centimeters squared minus the area of the triangle and the circle, 104 2400ths. Line up the decimal. Borrow, 10, 9. 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 2 is 7. That's 1. Borrow. I get a 4. 11 minus 4 is 7. 4 minus 0 is 4. 2 minus 1 is 1. So the area of the shaded would be 147 7600ths centimeters squared. And that's a lot of work. It's kind of a challenging learning target. So we're going to take the rest of this week and part of next week. We're going to have our learning target number 6 a week from Wednesday. So next Wednesday, the Wednesday before break. And then we'll have a little fun Thursday and Friday. Hopefully that's a lot of fun. It might be a little challenging, but let them know. Just focus in class. We'll continue to go over it. And the more they see it, as long as they're paying attention, the more they see it, they'll be a little bit at a time. Oh, I get that part now. Oh, yeah, I see that. The more they pay attention and listen and practice and try these things, the more they'll learn. They'll just feel more and more comfortable, and they will pick it up and learn how to do these things. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.